People, it's 23 degrees out. It's ridiculous. Hi, it's Jane, Scraptastic Yarns. Today is December the 5th, and I have a full day. Pretty much. I have prayer shawl today. So, I will be heading there in Bible study before that. And yeah, just waiting on the windshield to defrost a little bit because I'm too lazy to get out and scrape it. Actually, it's because I don't like the scraper. It doesn't really scrape well. We have one of those that you plug into the heater, but you have to hold it up while it's plugged into the, plugged into the lighter. But it takes forever to heat up, and it heats up, and then you take it and run it across the top, and it takes care of everything. But at the same time, because it's so cold, everything that runs down is gonna refreeze. So, see you in a little bit. Oh, you remember how I was telling you about that coat I got for $13.21? That's this pink one that I'm wearing. Yeah. Alright, see you in a bit. Look where we're at. You know, my favorite spot. The Laundromat. Otherwise known as the other hellhole. Yep, gotta go in. I have a quilt top that I need to wash as well as regular clothes. The quilt top was stored with microbeads, and the bag of the microbeads was open, so it has little microbeads all through it. So I've got to shake it out before I put it in the laundry. Hopefully get some of that out. Of course, you know what'll happen. It'll be all over my coat. But hey, girls got to do what a girl's got to do. See you in a bit. Good afternoon. Today is December the 5th, and this is Vlogmas number 5. I've been to, as you can tell earlier, I've been to Bible study, I've been to prayer shawl, and I have also been to the dreaded Laundromat. Yes, I was there bright and early. There was no exercise today because they're having some kind of health thing. You know, the thing where they come and they test and they do all these tests? That was there at the fire hall, so we had no exercise today. Which is fine with me because I'm hurting. I don't know what I did, but I did something yesterday. Muscles are hurting today. Oh well, stuff happens. Have you ever felt like you've got too much on your plate? I sat down this afternoon. I've been going back and forth with someone about something that we had planned, and the person was planning to do it all, and I was going to do another part of it, and I have my part done, but the other person has not stepped up, and unfortunately, looks like it's going to fall on my head to step up and finish it. Sometimes I get myself into something I should not get into. I should let other people do it and just let it go. Do you guys do that? Step into something, wind up doing too much? Yeah, well, that's kind of what I do. Many times. I haven't figured it out why I think I need to do all those things, but you know, what can I say? Over responsible, I guess. I have not done anything. I've worked on something that is a test pattern for someone. I have finished one of the items, and I am working on a second item in different yarns. Because I'm curious how that would work up. And because I had it, why not? when it's finished, it can all go to prayer shawl for next month. Yeah, I'm telling you, sometimes I think there's too much. I did get that top washed for the quilt this morning and managed to shake off all the micro beads, although my coat did have 5 micro beads on it that I had to fight to get rid of. If you don't know what micro beads are, they are, it's like styrofoam or the beans that you use in bean bags, only they're very tiny, 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 and they are so full of electricity, electric static, that it's crazy. I use micro beads to make one type of breast prosthesis that I make for some of the women, and they're a booger to work with because, I mean, making the breast prosthesis is easy breezy. You use a knit cotton fabric, and you put 4, 2 layers, top, back, but then you have to leave an opening to get those micro beads into it so that it looks and feels like a natural breast. But you concoct all these different ways to get it in there, and the best way I've found to do it is I have an oversized turkey baster that does not have the bulb end on it anymore. That's hooked to the bag of the micro beads, and part of the turkey baster end is cut off, so it's a larger opening, and you stick that part into that breast, and you squeeze this other bag to get the micro beads down into it. Yeah, it gets crazy. And you do that all inside of a trash bag, because otherwise you'll have, I've talked about this in the past, you have micro beads all over the place. When my cat was alive, she'd walk past and she'd have micro beads all up her tail, her hind end. Then you have to chase the cat to try to get the micro beads off of her, and she's like, "Hey, get away from me." So micro beads are not easy to work with, but I do work with them occasionally. I have one lady that she really likes that type of prosthesis, so I do make them for her, when she has a pair that wears out. Generally, I make 3 pairs for her at once, so that I don't have to do it for a while, and they do last quite a while. But eventually they wear out. The fabric gets worn thin, so I make those exclusively mostly for her. Although I have sold some of those in the past, but I don't like working with the micro beads, and if I were to sell them, I'd want to charge like $120 per boob, and that's not fair. But if you knew how many micro beads are everywhere, up your nose, in your hair, you'd charge that much too. Okay, it's going to be a short one. Today's Angel is brought to you by Tootsie Pop. Okay, I'm kidding. The Tootsie Pop holds the halo. These are exceptionally easy to make. It took me about 5 minutes to make the actual part of the angel dress. And then, of course, you just put a little Tootsie Pop roll in it. But these would make excellent teacher's gifts, those kind of things. And I will put the link below down. It's a blog post, but it's absolutely adorable and real easy. Although I do think that if I were to make this again, I would actually make the dress, give another row to the dress. I just thought the dress was kind of short. But for holding up the Tootsie Pop, it's perfectly fine. But if you're going to hang this on a tree or something, you might want to do that. The only other thing is the pattern calls for the wing right here. Those openings to be sewn shut. I don't think that's necessary, so I just left it as is. Like I said, real quick and easy. The one that I'm working on currently is a little more involved, so I will continue to work on her over the next couple of days, and you'll see when I get to the end why it was so complicated, but it's a beautiful angel, and I've been enjoying making the angels. I teased a prayer shawl because we were looking for a project for the kids, folks that are with the Hope Enterprise. I said we could make them all angels. And the gals have been making angels give me the evil eye. Like, ugh. So, apparently we're not going to make angels for them all. Because there's like 250 people with the Hope Enterprise group. So, I guess we're not making angels. Either that or I'm making all the angels. Okay, folks. Hope you have a great day. I will see you again tomorrow.